Wow, that was really awesome. Hello. Welcome back. Yeah. We're gonna be back in the MilViz C310R. We're gonna start over, actually. We're back in the MilViz C310R, and hoping it's not gonna crash. I installed their TrueGlass installer, because I think that was part of it, and I actually loaded up at an airport where I know it was raining, and it was okay. Like, we were good. So I don't know. We'll see. I hope everything's good, though. Because this plane is... I mean, like, Comanche is IFR rated. This guy is also IFR rated. And, whoa. Okay, that was weird. There we go. But this plane actually has some de-icing systems, so we can fly it through the clouds when it's super cold and through rain and stuff. So, that's what we are doing. Let's see, yep, sweet. I'm hoping it won't crash. Also, I finally got HD Mesh installed. Or, FreeMesh X, sorry. HD Mesh is for X-Plane. And from what I understand, it's not really going to make a difference here in the US. But once we get over towards the Russia region, it will help more there. So, there is something I want to show you. Super exciting. Alright, so here's where we're at. Let's go there. It is not raining here. It is raining basically everywhere else. So that's going to be super interesting. Let's take a look at our cloud bases and everything. Yeah. So it's going to be raining here soon, and the clouds are basically everywhere. Just no matter where we go, there's clouds. So it'll be interesting. It is raining heavily there, and it is also raining over there, which is where we're going. So here is our flight plan today. No more volcano eruption, so we're all good to go. Just the clouds now to deal with. And we're doing along a NDB airway. Hey, Frozo. So, this is gonna be interesting. How are you today, sir? Oh, it's weird that it's louder, the wind is louder in the cockpit than it is outside, but, you know. That's how it is, I guess. Let's go ahead and get a battery going. Okay, headlights. Let's get our anti-collision lights on, because we're gonna need that. You know what we should probably do? We should probably, make sure that we're all full on everything. Alright, let's just top that out, top that out. We're flying by ourselves. I keep forgetting to do this. And there's 100 pounds of bags there. Or, no. 50 pounds of bags there. 100 pounds of bags back there. There we go. That's how we had it set up. I think. Okay. Battery. Okay, that's props full forward. Mixture's gonna be full rich. We're gonna give it just a little bit of throttle. And our right fuel pump on. Oh, that's getting some fuel up. Oops. Alright, well, that should be enough. Very nice. Nice. Alright. Good. Slap our avionics on now. Yeah, we're gonna want pitot heat, and we're gonna want all of our... Well, actually, we shouldn't need it yet. But let's leave our windshield heater on. And we're gonna get notified of all the stuff. It's gonna be loud, as it always is.
TOS, system test okay.
Always is. Okay. Flight plan. We're in Padu. Going to... Oh, crap, I forgot already. Dutch Harbor. Yep. And there we are taking an airway, which is Gulf 8, 280K. Load. And from there, we're landing at Patke. Okay. So that's that. Simple enough. Let's put it in over here as well. Add D. There's probably a way faster way to like transfer stuff between these systems, but I don't know what it is. So I'm stuck doing this. But luckily it mostly knows what I'm trying to tell it. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be using the weather radar today. Definitely. Oh no, that's not good. Are you currently experiencing storms? It's trying to snow here. The Metar. Sorry, I'm brain failing here. 9.60. Oh, yeah, 29.60. Okay.
Traffic.
Somebody didn't tell the weather that it's spring. So it's like I've dubbed a new term. My girlfriend keeps telling me that it's called sleet, but I mean, I know it's called sleet, but I refuse to call it sleet, and I have dubbed it snain. Because snain sounds way cooler than sleet. Okay. I'm surely forgetting something. Yep, I surely am. Our alternators. Okay. And today... actually, we're doing an IFR flight plan. Because of the weather. 345. 345. Let's see if that gets it for us. Under both. Oh, okay. 1229. 226. What? Why is it one? Okay. I don't know why Flight Sim is disagreeing with Sky Vector. Alright, so visibility here is good, but as soon as we take off and start heading out, it's gonna get nasty. Let's see, what's the... 113.9er is gonna be the first one that we're gonna be flying away from, so let's set that up on our nav here. Oh, 1139. There we go. Swap that over. Then our second one is gonna be Mount Moffett, 80K, which is 114.0. Okay. And then the Mount Moffett NDB is 530. It's actually gonna time. I don't know what it's doing. Huh, I don't know why that doesn't work. Okay. So I suppose we should go ahead and call up and request our IFR clearance. Coldplay Radio, November 5077 Juliet. Request IFR clearance to... what is that? Papa Alpha Delta Kilo, and we have the weather.
Cessna November 5077 Juliet is cleared to Papa Alpha Delta Kilo, airport as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Departure frequency is 121.4, squawk 0261. Clearance void 30 minutes from now.
Okay. Cessna November 5077 Juliet is cleared to Papa Alpha Delta Kilo as filed. Climb and maintain... H, I'm reading it back! Chill out! Climb and maintain 8,000, squawk 0261, clearance void in 30.
Cessna 77 Juliet, read back correct.
Okay. And we're gonna be... runway 13, since that's exactly where the ones are at, which is wonderfully helpful. And I actually mean that. And... let's see, let's zoom in on this guy so we can... oh, it's not. We don't have a safe taxi diagram here. Okay, whatever. Alright. Cessna November 5077 Juliet is taxiing runway 13. It's... got taxi lights on. Oh, we already cut across half of it, so let's just do it all the way. Straight out to the runway. Okay. Cessna November 5077 Juliet is taking the runway. Which looks like we're clear, so. We should do... get all our lights turned on, because once we hit the clouds, we're not going to be able to see anything. And I'm all over the place because I'm like staring down at the panels. Or at the light thing. The light thing. Why can't I word? Okay. There. My lights are on. Now I can focus on taxiing. So I filed that flight plan to initially be at 12,500. Okay. November 5077 Juliet at runway 13, taking off, departure to the west. Alright, full mixture. Running lights on. And I think that's our strobes. Really loud over here. Alright, come off. And we can start our turn. We also need to go over to Anchorage Radio. Call Anchorage Center, level 5077 Juliet is, what, 2 miles to the south. Papa Alpha Delta Uniform. 1,300, climbing 8,000. Heading 320, climb maintaining 8,000, 5077 Juliet. Okay. And there's our course. I turned way further to the right than I meant to. Or to the north than I meant to. Okay. So, go ahead. Nav going. We are going to put the autopilot on just because as soon as we hit these clouds, it's going to be bad. We're going to get the prop de-icers going. We can kill our landing lights now. I never turn them on because I always forget that this is actually retractable landing lights. The first bit of that is just extending the landing lights. Alright. Pull the props back a little bit more. Just lean, find it up. For now, I just want to try to get up to the altitudes. So, just looking at the weather reports, I don't think there's going to be any flying under the clouds. There might not even be any flying over the clouds. See, cloud base here. Well, so our cloud base is at about 1500. I mean, but problem is here's terrain. I don't know, I don't really have a solution for not flying through the clouds but also not running into hills. We're in a weird place. It's not that weird, it's just... there's no way around them. And apparently there's no way under them. So... I mean, we can... Let's do that. Let's say number 5077 Juliet request 2,500 due to clouds. Well, fuck you too. Let's go and make sure that's turned up. Sound. Okay. Oh, unless I'm at 8,000. Okay, let's do... Number 5077 Juliet request 1,000 feet due to clouds. Up to 1,500 for 77 Juliet. I don't know why I was thinking that that would get me over the clouds. I just said yes! No. The default ATC is so dumb. The Bruno. Sorry, I missed your message. You're still here. The weather radar doesn't work, or the... Yeah, the radar. So the weather radar is crashing your P3D. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I've been having a lot of crashes with this as well, so I'm going to turn my radar off and hope that it doesn't... Oops. Because maybe that's been what's crashing. I thought it was True Glass that was actually crashing it. Because it seemed like every time I loaded up, and if it was raining somewhere, I would instantly crash. But then if I disabled True Glass, it would work. And then I made sure to run the installer that was in there. Oops, that's not... I meant to do that. Wow. Yeah. Uh, 0261. November 50.
System test okay.
7. But, dude, you've really got to chill out. You are like Dutch Harbor. Oh no, it's not what I want to move. Dude, I am squawking 0261. Okay, so don't accidentally turn off your avionics. Okay. Well. That's an interesting bug, apparently. Huh. Interesting. So if you have the weather radar off, it doesn't crash, but if it's on, it does. Well, I know we're going to be flying in... Oh, that's the wrong airway. Into some nastiness here. Okay. Load. Waypoint. P80K. Okay. And... yeah. So yeah, and I've been having a hard time because I keep like trying to figure, like, Google for the crashes. And I haven't really found anything. Oh, how did we get so turned around? Weird. Nope, I need to go this way. That is way too much bank. I'm not banking that much. well, since he threw a little hissy fit, then we can just pop down to 1,500 feet. Or let's do 1,200 feet. Arm, oops, arm, down, down, down. Back the throttle's way off here, so we don't overspeed. I need to get the flight plan set up here. You know, I've actually had a lot of problems with weather radars in Prepared for some reason. For a while, my CRJ would crash every time I tried to have the weather radar on and also zoom out my nav display out beyond 80 nautical miles. And lately, my Majestic Dash 8 has been crashing every time I try to use the weather radar. I don't know what the heck is up with all that. B-U-T. And I will admit, I forgot to check if there was an update today before I launched. So, yeah. So I guess we'll see. So I know for a fact it's raining out by I know for a fact it's raining at our destination, and it should also be raining while snowing right around in this band here. It's actually kind of interesting that we don't have any returns on the radar. Okay. It's like, why aren't we descending? Skyforce and or Active Sky is not doing a good job with the clouds right here, right now. Looks kind of bad. That's bumpy. It's really bumpy. Holy crap. Yeah, to be honest, I haven't even seen... Like, actually, well, I just said that, but I've never seen the radar in this actually pick up a return. Yeah, I know it used to work in other planes. Oh my gosh. So flaps up, I didn't realize that I didn't check today for an update, because I'm dumb, so I haven't tried it. I checked like every other day that I've ever flown it for an update, and then I just didn't do it today. Oh. I don't know then, because I don't remember an update like a week ago. It does still run with fuel selectors and off. You joined apparently just late enough to miss me switching them here. Was it an update through MVAMs, or is it like a, do I have to go and actually re-download the whole thing? Do you know that? Oh, okay. So that's why, I guess, is because I always just checked, MVAMs. So I'll have to go and re-download it then. I don't remember getting an email about an update either, which is a little bit obnoxious. I'm looking at my email to see if, I got an email about it. I did not get an email about it. I'm pretty sure I signed up for... I'm not a huge fan of FS Pilot Shop. But I bought the original C310 through them, so... Okay. Yeah, mine does not work when I have it set to cold and dark. I mean, I can fly it, but it's not actually cold and dark, even though I have the MVEM set up to tell it to do cold and dark. Actually, Flaps Up, do you know if the weather radar is still crashing it? Oh, this click spot is so annoying to find. There it is. Okay. Doesn't it just come with the weather radar, just locked to the model? I thought MilViz did that for all their stuff. Yeah, so as far as I'm aware, all of MilViz's models that have like the weather radar in them actually come with a model locked version, so if you don't own the radar, you can still use it in their models. Yeah, which I think is, I think it's really awesome of them that they do that. And sometime, hopefully soon, Navstacks is supposed to be releasing, oh, excuse me, their avionics stack. They have a forum post saying that it'll either be end of this week, which it is the end of this week, but, you know, or the beginning of next week, but that was the tentative date from them. So I've been, like, obsessively checking their site, 'cause I want to know how much that's going to be. So I'd kind of like to have, I mean, as much as I love the GTN and stuff, I think it'd be really cool to have the, older just radio suite. Okay, so let me see. Yeah, the gain's all the way up, and I've had it, I mean, 7 degrees up is a lot. Where are we now? So I know once we come into like this band here, there should be a jeez. Once we're over, at least in this band, it should be raining or snowing. Which we're 300 miles from the destination. Let's see. Let's go back. So that should be, yeah, so I would think, I mean, I would think that we should get a return from that. We'll see when we get closer. What's that? That's... Is there a weather station here? What's this? This is... Probably not. Nope. Nope, there's not going to be a Metar from there. For there. Okay, what about... Why don't I just turn on the... There we go. Oh, there's no weather stations between the two airports I'm flying between. Okay. So there might be something... This is the... According to Sky Vector, this is the... automated weather station for PAAK. Which is... I don't know. Something. Atka. That's what it is. But that's, like, down here. So we're still a ways away from that. I didn't think we'd actually get... That's here-ish, I think, is where it actually is. Not impressed with the clouds right now. According to... No, I'm double checking. According to, Windy, our cloud bases should be pretty darn low. And it should be like totally overcast. So not sure why active sky is not. Okay, so active sky is saying that there's I mean, I can swap to Rex real quick. I can turn off the active sky weather sync real quick and try Rex. I don't generally like using Rex that much because it like insta pops the weather. There's no like smooth transitions between weather syncs. It just is. I much prefer Skyforce's clouds in general, though. Like over... Oh, there, that's doing a little bit better. Over, like, cloud art or anything. So I use it for the clouds, and, like, the few times that I've used the weather engine, it... Come on. Makes it... Like, I think it does a lot better job running the clouds. Okay, this is gonna get funky. Oh god, yep, that's... Alright, here we go. Well then. I guess it's just not gonna do anything? What? And this is why we use active sky. Okay. That's just weird. I don't know why Rex is like, oh, there's no clouds there. So I guess we'll stick with, active sky. Yeah, okay, so, like I was trying to say before, Active Sky is saying that there's definitely precipitation. Not even 50 miles from me. And it's in front of my aircraft. What was that, like? I mean, like, directly in front of us. Oh, there it goes. There's some returns. Aha! Interesting that we're not crashing. Yeah, so I had it like tilted way too high. And I don't 100% super understand. I mean, I kind of get it with the how the weather radar works. I mean, it's sending out a radar wave that then gets reflected by water. But I don't know what kind of density of water it really needs to get a proper reflection. Yes, I've been saying that since I got it. I want to work on I've been looking through the SimConnect API and trying to find if there's what kind of variables the sim generally has for, you know, like oil quantities and stuff like that. See if burning out of the main tanks, right? Yeah. Like it could create a general persistent system for most aircraft. Because I think that would, because that's one thing that I absolutely love about A2A planes. Yeah, I saw that. I don't think they've posted anything yet, though. But I'm very interested to find out what it is. I'd love to see the A2A planes updated with True Glass. I'd also love them to see them update it with Navstacks compatibility. Although A2A does a really good job with their avionics anyway, so I guess that it doesn't matter for them as much. They did say that they were going to do a twin at some point. Last year, was it in the December update? They said they were going to do a twin. And then they posted pictures of a twin that they have. I don't know. Is that what they have as a Seminole? Okay. Well, he said, didn't they say in, like, I was reading an update, I don't know when it's came out, but they had an update saying that they were actually going to be selling the Aerostar. Oh, getting close. Let's see, where was it? Trying to find it. I don't remember where I read it. I thought that they were going to sell the Aerostar. Yeah, True Glass really shines, I think, on takeoff. Like when you're stationary and on takeoff. Actually, I just picked up Flight Sim World and had popped into, I think it was yesterday or Wednesday. I was just doing some flights around Portland because it was raining, and the rain system that they have is pretty awesome. I think it gives a much better representation of speed than True Glass, and I've not actually seen a good... Do raindrops appear on windshields in X-Plane? Yes, that is about it, though. So, yeah. But I was really impressed by Flight Sim World's rendering of that. I want to see A2A also update their B377 for version 4. But they haven't really said anything about that. Heck, there hasn't been a post in the B377 forums since November. Oh, okay. So here's... I'm misquoting Scott, but here's the post I was thinking about. It said they're gonna sell the... Which I'm sure is also one that you've read, but... deciding whether to keep the Comanche 400 they have or the Aerostar. That's what he said. Not that they were going to be selling the Aerostar. If we poke up a little bit, nope, let's down a little bit. I'm not liking that Active Sky is doing this weird, like, blotchy rain thing. There's not a weather station, like, nearby, so... we're within 10 miles of the rain! Something true glass hype. We'll see if it crashes. I'm expecting it to crash. Because the C310 and True Glass hate me. This little tiny blotch. You know, it could have been the weather radar, but the weather radar's not crashing now, so... Did it move to our right just as we got here? I think it did. Wow. So this is the area where the clouds are supposed to be, like, in our face. Oh wait, no. Never mind. We're not quite there yet. Remember to enable the weather radar. once I land at Adak, I'm probably gonna go install it. The update. I wish that MVAMs did all the updates. Well, what I really wish is that I had bought the original C310 from MilViz. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. 3.180330. Oh, hey, look, it crashed. Okay. Well, that's convenient. And see, that's why I was thinking it was True Glass and not the weather radar, because obviously the weather radar was just working. And it was as soon as we started getting into the rain that it crashed. So, yeah, I don't know. It's downloading real fast. I'm just going to download it real fast and then install it and then see if we can load up from where it crashed. So, I'm gonna just shut down the stream for a few moments while I get that taken care of, and I'll be back as soon as I can.